It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading. I'm in the woods today and we're going to bring in a little bit of firewood. Last time I was cutting firewood, I broke my trailer. I couldn't get out all the wood that I had down. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get that in. I'll get that in the next weekend. There's no problem with that. And then this week we got a ton of rain, and somehow I wasn't thinking that this low spot was going to fill up as much as it did. With the amount of rain we got. I came out here this morning and I was just shocked, so I'm going to show you. This is what happened. So that video with me using the Shindaiwa 591, I was cutting wood in here, and I have firewood all down over there. I got firewood down over here, and it's all lying in the water. It's just unreal, and it almost looks like it's about a foot there. Like, that's about a foot of water. I have a bit of a dilemma. Do I spend the time trying to get all this wood fished out of the water and bring it up to the house? Because that is the only way I'm going to get this wood out this year, because as soon as this freezes, it's going to be frozen in. And you know what? Like, by the time that dries out next year, it's not going to have much time to dry. So the only way I can get this to work is to get this out. So what I'm going to try to do is get the tractor, and we're going to try to get some of this wood out. I have a really good trail down here, and it's not too steep. And if I cut these two little trees, I pretty well have a really nice path right to the pickup truck. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing. You know what? In hindsight, I really should have maybe done stuff in a different order. There's no problem going down there and cutting wood in the winter because whatever water's there is frozen solid. But right now we're kind of in limbo. The water's filling up and it probably isn't going to go down, and it's going to just freeze. So my wood is just going to be frozen in all winter long. And you know what? I cut the wood. I took the time to cut the wood, and I'd really like to get it out. So I'm hoping that I'm able to get it out, at least a good portion of it. I think I could try to fish out the wood on this side, and then maybe we can come in from the far side to get the wood that's up a little bit farther. The water's deep. It's at least a foot in some spots. So I got a pair of rubber boots, and we are gonna see if we can get some of this out. So the rest of this we're going to cut up and we're going to haul it out because it really doesn't matter if it was wet or standing or dead because this is the wood for next year. I'm starting early because I don't want to get caught like I did last year with a bunch of snow and some bad weather, and I couldn't get my wood cut. I'm hoping to at least cut half my wood before the snow comes. That's the goal anyways. Who knows if I'm going to make it. But so I'm going to cut up the rest of this. We're going to get the tractor and we're going to do our first dump.
This is great.
That's nice. It's raining. Wow, that's a good little load. I think those big ash logs really soaked up the water because they were very hard to lift, and I don't think they would have been if they were dry. That's plain stupid. Oh well, I'll just get as much as I can and then we'll carry on cutting new stuff. I don't know what it is, but it seems like it rains every single time I try to do firewood. Even if the forecast looks pretty good, it seems to just end up raining after I've planned for it. And you know what? That wood sitting in that big puddle back there is my fault. I should have worked some nights just to get it out, but I never thought of it. But you know what? You don't make that mistake twice. I'm not going to cut down a bunch of wood and not take it out of the low spot because you just don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to unload this and hopefully I can get another load, and maybe then I'll get out of the rain. It's crazy. So the 3-point hitch loader worked pretty good. If anyone's used a real loader, they probably say it's so inconvenient. But you know what? This is what I got. And I don't have much money into it. And it really did help me today. I loaded 4 truckloads of wood, hauled it out of the low spot. How else would I have done it? I would have had to use the 4-wheeler. So the tractor really didn't work very hard to do it, and I was able to get the wood out. So that is the main thing for sure. It has been raining really, really bad, so I am going to load this up and I'm going in. So you guys have a good one.